This is Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. Today's playoff matchup hits the number 10 seed versus the number 7. It's the Louiville Cardinals against the Texas A&M Aggies. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Guys, Louisville's head coach told me before the game, as you know, there's so much hype coming into this playoff matchup about the running back. He's coming off that Heisman Trophy win, but the coach has talked to his team about putting that behind them. He's also addressed his teammates and said, I don't care what trophies I win. What matters is us winning one together. We'll see if they're able to get that chemistry and cohesion together here to start the game. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Gonna run it. It's Brown. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Got a collision here. Two conferences, the ACC and the Big 12, who are trying to enhance their reputation and show that they can produce a national championship team here in the 12-team era.
Well, and Chris, what an opportunity that they don't have to face a Big 10 or SEC opponent here, but they get each other and an opportunity to move on and move one step closer to that title that they desperately want. Well, we knew a huge key of this game was going to be this defense and their ability to tackle in space against this dynamic running back. And as he gets the ball on the outside, you would expect him to break a tackle. But he's unable to do so because of the leverage and pursuit of this defense. They are doing such a good job.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Well, no surprise on third down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust. And clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down.
They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. The shotgun running play call. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways here in the run game. I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. The punt team making their way on the field. No, kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. On the ground, it's Edwards. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down and very long now. The intentional grounding penalties typically costly. Looking downfield, it's Reed going for his running back. This time it's complete. Tackled there by the defense. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Out of the gun now on third down. To dart right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
That is great coverage from this secondary. You've got third and goal. Granted, they're trying to throw this ball short of the goal line and run for it, but the defense is right there, and they create the incompletion. That is a great job by the secondary.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
First play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. You've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
that is exactly how to stop these quarterback designed runs. You got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield. And there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to
swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, every set of downs, Chris, it's really a build, and you've got to build towards success. If you're not having success on first and second down, your chances of moving the chains go way down. And here, on this set of downs, that was clearly the case.
And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Back to pass. It's Reed. Fighting off the defender. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
He's running out of time here. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
He's got space.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO. When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
This has got to be so frustrating for a defense. You've got them way behind the chains, but now they get a completion, and they can go for it on 4th down. Well, it's time to bow up and get off the field.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And the Aggies will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Grab behind the line, it's Hamilton. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Season opening. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on 1st down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a 1st down.
He's in the clear. At the 20, crosses the 10, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Reed. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And nowhere to go there. The defense all over it.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time. So he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt. But I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
And it's incomplete, should have been intercepted. You don't see him make a mistake like that too often.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field. And now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here's the first play of the drive now, the begin of the 41. Looking for a gap, it's Brown. Getting close to midfield now, they bring him down to the 47. And the Cardinals decide to spend their first timeout here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Now it's 2nd down here. That's caught, it's Hood. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, a play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's second and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains.
Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's McCoy. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And Louisville will now call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So 2nd and 6 now. Will pick up 4 on first. Wants to throw it. He lets it rip. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back. It's Reed. Grab down the middle. It's Owens. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Warren. Open field ahead. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. The sure hands. It's Warren. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Aggies will now spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that one straight down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Dropping back. It's Reed. Looking for his back. This time a completion. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
As a quarterback, timing plus ball placement equals yards after the catch. This is an easy throw. It's a short completion to the back, but because of the timing and the ball placement, check out all the yards they get after the catch. That's a great play for the offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Owens. They bring him down after a short gain there.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The Aggies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
The last thing you want to do in particular on 1st and goal is force the ball into coverage. That's a great decision by this quarterback to just throw it away, live to snap it on 2nd down.
Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. After the completion, we'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. Game moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. He hands it off from the gun.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
All they need is a field goal to take the lead, but they're going to try to punch it in here on 4th down. To throw, it's Reed. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And that will give them the lead now. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward. Just unable to hook up, and it felt to me like the quarterback rushed it right there, and they just can't connect for the 2-point conversion. They'll come away with only 6 on this drive.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Cardinals' offense is back out on the field now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough one.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down. And he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Here comes the rush. Caught at the 30, still running. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They couldn't stop him there. See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
Boy, you get into these big games in the playoff, every 1st down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 1st downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That's how you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. One of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Reed. It's a wide receiver screen. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. And he booms it through from 59 yards out.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 1st down and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Trying to find room. It's Brown. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
Short yardage conversion opportunities. They've been so good at this, and here they're able to convert again, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal. This offense continues to be aggressive. They will continue to be so moving on.
Touchdown, Cardinals. They connect for 6.
Chris, this has been one of the great stories in all of college football. We didn't know who this kid was in the recruiting process, but he comes in and he wins the job in fall camp, and he's been sensational all year long. Off to a great start in this playoff game. If he continues to play like this, they're going to win today.
He'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
It's past the 35. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. To the air. It's Reed. Looking deep to the right side. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a foot race. Great cut. They whiff on him. Touchdown, Louisville. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment.
What a weapon it is to have a guy that can go back, catch a punt, and take it the distance for a touchdown. Great job by his teammates. You see a couple of those blocks bringing him free, and then once he's in the clear, that is just great athleticism and speed all the way to the end zone. What an incredible return.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket, and he's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. He can go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Reed. Fires it to the wideout, and it's a comeback route. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joe, with this pressure playoff game, can he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Leaning on the run game here late.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the 1st down. Not able to connect, incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. A chance to survive and advance in the playoff is on the line right here. They need points on this possession. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, this defense has been tough today. And, Chris, you're forced into a situation where you're probably going for it here on fourth down.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Home crowd trying to make a difference on fourth down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. And the fourth down attempt comes up short. Well, they come up empty with a great opportunity to win this playoff game, extend their season. Instead, it's the defense that comes up huge.
That's just an incredible effort by that defense, getting themselves off the field. I know they can get the ball back technically, but, Chris, this one's all but over. They didn't get the ball back under 20 seconds. Don't love their chances. Now, what a stop for this defense, essentially sending them on in this playoff.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And Louisville will now call their second timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. On third down, it's a handoff. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. Now the Cardinals decide to spend their third and final timeout. Big fourth down play coming up as they decide what to call. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. He keeps it on a design run. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. As the QB fights his way into the end zone. Looks like a design run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking for a late, deep throw. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Looking to chuck it again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series. And you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look.
Touchdown, Cardinals. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
It is really tough to defend an offense that is playing this well. Their timing and spacing has been exquisite. The quarterback is seeing the defense really well, and here he threads the needle for a touchdown in the end zone.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. In any playoff win, you have to celebrate as a singular achievement. They had success last year that fell short of the ultimate goal. Joel, let's see if they can go one step farther this year.
Well, in our conversations with this group, that's all they talked about, was getting back to this playoff and going further than they were able to go a year